Hello everybody, this is Frogman. Welcome back to Feed the Beast Genesis. Last time we spent some time getting ready to get through all or the majority of this chapter. We did all of the fun things it is, including to making the PCBs and building some etching acids and some stuff and finishing some stuff down until we got to our assembly system. In between episodes, I went ahead and gathered up the other two of the drill programs that are available to us through the Amadron tablet. And I guess I can put these back because I don't need to be leaving them in there anymore. Looking through our recipes for the way a lot of this stuff is going to go, we're probably going to actually have to build more of these. Maybe, I don't know, I might have to make at least one more assembly platform system. So we may end up moving or making a nice space or doing something for this, because in order for us to, well, if I click on this and I click on the recipes, we are going to need it for various things. So you got all the lasers, laser, like that is such a cheaper way of making those particular things and less painful. It's going to be part of the process when we get to there. But yeah, laser. You can see all the laser. And then it jumps into the drill stuff, where drill is going to be pressure chamber valves, the piping, drill heads. Yeah, for the most part, it's probably just going to be here. So if we ever need to change it, but yeah, that's going to be a big deal. That's going to allow us to do some stuff. I've already built a few things a lot quicker. This is actually a heck of a lot easier to make these upgrade matrices than making them in here. This requires water. This doesn't. It just cranks them out and does what it needs to do. So what I want to do is as you can already see, I've already started preparing for this because the armor is nested in amongst various things. In order to get to that stuff, and I just clicked off the wrong thingy there. Let's see. Pneumatic chest plates, or pneumatic armor, period, all the way around, is going to be a nested version of a whole bunch of air canisters and compressed iron gear, which compressed iron gear, again, is nested this way. So let's go ahead. We'll do this and this. In of itself, this stuff's pretty good. It's got knockback resistance built into it. It's actually, and armor toughness. Armor toughness is another one of those things that when you're looking for it, considering that really all this is iron and whatever it would normally be as far as what you would normally craft with, it's actually pretty good just on its own. But we're going to have to go ahead and make a bunch of these. So I went ahead and set up a bunch of those. So we'll do that, and I'm already out of pipe. How am I out of? Oh yeah, that's right. I got to make a whole bunch more pipe. 1 second. Fairly standard recipe as far as I recall. It's always going to be 24 no matter what you do, plus the finished PCBs. We should still have enough of these to do the work. Good deal. Go. So helmet, sure. Pneumatic chest plate. Click on the button, sure. Pants, leggings, whatever. Oh, I guess I didn't need that many air canisters. Beautiful. And of course, that one. Great. Wonderful. Good. That's okay, because we're going to be needing these regardless. This is one of the ways you can manage to carry more power or more pressure along with what this thing can actually do. So now I got to go and ding ding. Thank you very much. All right. That'll get us all of those. The reason why I'm interested in this is because of that. That'll allow me to traverse certain locations, or should say dimensions, a little bit easier, namely the nether, which will be nice when we get to that point. How much do these things hold? No idea. Anyhow, let's go over here and we'll plunk them into this. I should be able to place you in here and then look at your deal. Okay, so we get a lot of surface area for stuff. And of course, things stack in here, which is really nice. I'm going to go ahead and put that in here. And I'm going to go ahead and, for now, not do this. I actually want to do a completely different idea. I think we'll probably put it into an elevator base so I can stand on it and let things charge. So what we'll do while that's waiting is I need to make the guts of this thing. Now, I need to make one of those, which is going to be a bunch of stuff. Do I have enough of those? I need 4 sets of those. How much bricks do we have? I might have to make a few things. I have plenty. All right, charging base. And then we need one of those. Craft one, please. What this will let us do is not have to be constrained to the fact that that one particular charging base, this can only charge one thing at a time. But if you stick one of these on, say, a pipe and not put it on the wrong side, I got to remember that it does that. Give me this back. We'll put you right. We'll put it even better. Let's put it a little closer. There. And if I put a chest down or a container, this thing will charge whatever's in that container. And if I recall correctly, I should be able to even do a little bit better of a job with this by doing some other stuff. But we're gonna let those work. That way they'll charge up, get all of the air pressure in them that they need. This again is the pain and the problem of the way things go. So we'll have to see how this goes. I'll put that in there for right now. So again, what's really cool about these things is that you can adjust them. It gives you the idea of what's going on as far as all the stuff is concerned. Like say, I want to make some armor upgrades, so we can make max upgrades of 4 armor for this. Let's go ahead and make some of those really quickly. So armor upgrade, which is going to be that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just keep going. Can I make 8? I mean, diamonds are cheap for us at this point. We'll put 2 of each in everything as we work on it for now. That's something I can add as we go along, so we can do that. And then we shouldn't need this because I believe they've already got that worked out as far as this goes. Speed upgrades, if you put speed upgrades in it, it will make you walk faster. It's just kind of one of those really cool little things that you can do. Gilded, just is a piece of gold armor as far as piglins are concerned. Beautiful. Where is that upgrade I've had for like ever, waiting on something? It's in one of these boxes. I haven't thrown it away. All right, cool. That means we can put that in here, or we could put it on one of the other ones. It doesn't really matter. For right now, I've got all these slots. We can use them. Again, we're just going to need stuff to charge up and fill up full of things. So, yeah, this will hold what I kind of figured it would hold, which is either going to be 10 or 20 PSI. We're going to have to build a system that will allow us to see that particular pressure, which is doable. It's just one of those things that I'm going to have to build. I'm going to let this charge. I don't know which one's actually faster. Does this charge faster? I did put the volume up at grade net, and I probably shouldn't have, but it is what it is for right now. All right, let me grab you guys. We'll put these in here so you can have this. We'll do that for now. Grab you out. Put you in. That for now. And then there's some other things that I want to do with this one, if I recall. Might have to look at that one, too. That's very cool. Glad to see that there has been some serious changes and upgrades to things. I do want to do one other thing, which is going to be, if we're going to move towards something that has that kind of a stuff in it, we do need to make jet boots. At least one set of them, I think. Let me craft one of those real quick. Okay, I think, whoop, not that one. The only reason I'm going to say this is because we're going to be getting elytras. We have an elytra. And the way you get off the ground with an elytra, unless they built it other directions, is by using rockets. And if I don't need to use a rocket to do it, if I can do it with this to get off the ground. Oh, crap. Give me my thing back. Quit doing that. There. If I can do that, then that should allow me to jump a little bit. And actually, for what it's worth, I think speed upgrades go in this one. We need some more stuff. Let me get a little bit more parts. I didn't end up thinking we were going to need that much, but I'll go ahead. Lapis. Okay, let's do a little bit of goofing. We're going to try all these out and see what we can do. Goodbye, hearts. Although it's not going to be that many hearts. We'll be okay. There we go. Nice. All right. So all of the fun stuff should be good in here. Core components, Elytra, auto charger, enable, go. Fall protections on, jet boots. I want to enable them. That's what I was hoping for. Hovers available, things and stuff like that. Great, cool. I have no idea. Step assist, please. Thank God. I have missed that so much. They're slow. I know. They're slow, and it's awful. It's terrible. But we can glide now because we have the elytra, which is amazing. That's all I cared about. That's perfect. Nice. Right. What else have we got? No, we'll be fine with those for now. Auto charger, we're just going to turn that off for right. Well, turn it on so that it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. And yeah, we can for sure work on doing a couple of more of those. I don't really want the hover, at least at this point in time. And I don't need to worry about it as far as building. Okay, cool. There's going to be some other things we can add. We will play with it later. I think right now what I want to do is... All right, we'll deal with that. I love it. I would actually love it if I could set that a little bit more angled to the direction that it needs to be. But okay, next thing we're going to play with. Let's go get us some more fun toys, i.e. we're going to go ahead and build the minigun, because why not? Shouldn't be that hard to do either. We just need another cannon barrel, which is a bunch of this. Another canister, 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 canister. I guess I managed to use them all up even though I made too many. Let's go. Click. Done. That's completed. Nice. You should give me some armor piercing ammo, range upgrade, and speed upgrade. What I want to do with this is we're going to kind of mess around with some of this stuff. We're going to actually maybe go forward a little bit with the tools that we're going to get out of here, because I want to move into a different bit of some mods. Yeah, we're going to have to come up with a charging system that will at least allow us to get to 10 bar, just so that we can make things run. But there we go. Let's yeah. And you can go in there, and what does it take to make these, actually? Recipe on you. What does it take to make regular minigun ammo? That's not impossible. The fun part about minigun ammo, for what it's worth, the fun part about the minigun is the fact that you can throw enchanted ammunition at things. So like if you have something that will induce fire or whatever, like, fire arrows, you can put, burn your enemies if you want to do that kind of stuff too. Minigun ammo, give me a couple of those. Sure, that should be 1,000 right there. And we'll just go ahead and do that for right now. That wasn't that bad. Gather up this, and we'll put those in there for now. We'll save this for when we need it. Let's go to the Nether and see if we find some unruly things to play with. I might have to make the other boots just to make these a little faster. But yeah, sorry if that's going to make you guys sick, but oh, that's going to help so much. Especially if I sit down and make the next one. Come on, all the way to the ceiling. And then let go. Because if I work at it carefully, I can make it so it's not so wobbly. Very good, very good. It'll eat up our air pressure. That's for sure. Ah, yes. That's what I'm talking about. Other than the fact it takes so long to wind up, it works just fine. And if that's a pea gland, you're not mad at me anymore? Amazing. That helps so much. Once again, I don't have to worry about these guys harassing me all the time. Cool, cool. Then we'll be able to play around a little bit more with some other stuff. Sorry about the loudness of this. Sorry, puppies, but you're annoying. Good. Very good. You know, I'd really like is a gas tier. I do not like that they've changed some of the way the drops happen. But cool. All right, nice. Back to base. We're going to go do some other goofing around because we need to start working on another mod that is going to allow us to get a little bit more resources. So let me, ooh, hey, yes, I need those. There is another upgrade. It's the item life upgrade that will slowly repair our gear over time. I'm gonna, now that I have what I would consider probably something that we're gonna hang on to for a little while, even though it's really annoying and I might go ahead and do a little bit of better stuff with it. We can do some of the enchantment stuff that I have laying around. So I should actually have some decent books in here for some stuff. So like we have that Unbreaking 5 I can put on everything, and then some other things that we can play with. But this stuff is enchantable, which is pretty cool. You can, you know, go like that and whatever shows up in here. I mean, I guess we could grab some lapis and see if we get anything. Gloom, Unbreaking, Fire Protection, nope. Fire Protection, Unbreaking, Breaking, Unbreaking, blah, 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 nope. Nope. And nope, probably should just be running books through this now at this point. Now there's going to be some more, for sure, there's going to be some more upgrades that I'm going to put in these. I've just got to get the parts to do it, which is why I want to look at the next particular thing that we're going to look at, which is we need to jump into hostile neural networks. We need to get into that because there's going to be some stuff, especially ender pearls, that we need to start looking at creating. And this is going to require us to kind of play with a couple of different mods. So let's go ahead and do the thing. At hostile. This is one of those mods that, you know, I love it. I love mob farming particularly. It's one of my favorite things in Minecraft to do. And when you are allowed to kind of do something simple like this, it's kind of fun and kind of easy. So the biggest deal is going to be these. We need to at least look at being able to make certain things, particularly, like say, particularly what I want to do since we now have the ability to easily traverse the nether somewhat. I want for certain to be getting after farming Enderman. We need Enderman badly, which means we need to make one of these. And as we can see right there, right click on an entity to build a data model, which means I need to make one of these, which is that's where that was at. I had forgotten why that was there. Okay. But let's go ahead and get into this particular mod so that we can get into some stuff. I think I can make one of those. That is then put into this, so I should have all of that stuff. I've gathered it up over time. All right. And as far as I know, none of this is part of any quest line. As far as I know, none of this is part of any quest line, is it? All right. Deep learner. Now that'll allow us to do some stuff. We can put it into our into this little system here once we get a few of the model frameworks made. And the reason why we need one of those, I guess I need another one of those now, is so that I can train again some stuff. Some of this deep slate stuff, I've had a little bit of that laying around. I found a bunch of it in the nether and I chopped it all up, and I know it's kind of weird the deep slate was in the nether, but I did find a bunch of random stuff laying around. So that needs to go into a machine using the laser assembly program. That will allow us to do this. So you can go ahead and laser that out. And there we go. There's a model thing, or I should say model framework. Again, as far as I know, none of this is going to be part of any quest line. And I'm going to be doing this because we need to be getting after making, again, Enderman. So to the nether. And I'm going to go see if I can't find an Enderman to smack this with. Because there should be some generally running around in warp forests if we go look. Okay, now there should be reasonable chance for an Enderman if we give him a little bit of time to spawn in this particular biome here. Just gonna have to give him some minutes. There's one. Ow. Ah, no. Where are you? They're all over the place. There's one. What I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably end up doing the cheesy cheese thing of All right, nice. And that's all you got to do is you just take it and click the guy with it, and then you put him in here. And, whoa, he's going to kill me if I'm not out of the way here fairly soon. I need a tool. And this should... Where'd you go, bud? Come on. Put it in here. Where are you? Thank you. 5 remaining. So I got to kill 5 more of those to get it set, and then we can set it up and let it run. Okay, cool. So that should set it up as a basic model, which means I can now turn it on, let it run, and eat up a lot of resources, which is going to be prediction matrices over time. This is another one of those things where I'm looking at it going, wow, these are usually really, really annoying to craft. And I mean very annoying to craft. They're usually clay and gold and a bunch of other things. In this, it's a printed silicon. Printed silicon is just quartz. It's just quartz run through a run through the thing. So if I back up here, if you notice, it doesn't require the presses. We could probably get into applied energistics. We're just kind of short on a couple of things to do it. But I think for right now, what I'm going to go do is I'm going to go ahead and go right back to the base real quick, set up one of those things, and let it start charging through, getting us the possibility of easier ender pearls. Okay, so the final thing that we're going to care about, I should say the final thing that we're going to care about, we need an inscriber, and then we need a simulation chamber. We need one of these, which I think I can craft one of those. I just need to go ahead and craft some carbon mesh, which is some carbon fiber. How many of those do I need? I got a little bit of crafting to do. You want how many? Obsidian, prediction matrices, 1 ender pearl. This is why I'm doing this, because I'm getting down on ender pearls. So this should get us forward. I just need 2 carbon plates. I've got a little bit of crafting to do. I will be right back. All right, this is going to go ding ding once it gets here. There's some advanced alloy plates. We've been able to make those for quite a while. Come on. And finally some carbon plates, which this should give us another unlock right here very quickly. Come on. Thank you. Ding ding. Thank you. All right, where's that one at? That is going to be here. Transformer upgrade and overclocker upgrade. You can take those, and we'll just worry about the transformer later. We're going to have to really, really, really get into that here fairly soon. It's a little concerning to me. We're going to actually probably have to build a reactor. Not that I'm really worried about it. I've built them before. They're just kind of, you know, whatever. Anyhow, onwards. What else is that going to do? So we're going to be making this very shortly, which is going to give us another flux converter and an injury crystal. Cool, cool. So again, onwards, upwards, let's go. That should just be, do I have a machine block? I don't think so. So that's to there to go. Click. This will get us 1 major piece. Go. And then we need to make an inscriber. Ding ding. Thank you very much. We'll just take your stuff and put those in here, I suppose, and this can go over here for right now. Then we need to make one of these, which is going to be a printed silicon made in an inscriber, which is sticky pistons, which I'm pretty sure we don't have either of at this point. 1, 2. Just you're staring at it. That and that. 1, 2. Here, here, here. Go. These used to work. I'm not 100% certain, but these used to work with regular RF. Yes, it's got stuff in it. All right, cool. So then all I got to do is grab, well, the simplest, easiest thing, which is some quartz. Sure. 4 of those will make a stack. Grind that up real quick. Cook that up real quick. Nice. And then run this over here. We can put this over there if I really care to, and I probably will here in a little bit, but that does this. All right, cool. And then we take all 4 of these, we put them in this chest, and that should, yep, there's a matrix, or I should say 16 of them. This is the wear item. This is the problem that it comes with this kind of thing when you're kind of playing around with this stuff. We're going to be after making these, which is going to allow us to craft ender pearls should we need it. The biggest problem, once again, is going to be emeralds, but I think I can probably get there. We just have to work on supremium. Anyhow, there we go. And I'll take those with us. Ding ding? No, no ding ding. Of course, there's no ding ding with what we're doing here. We need this, the simulation chamber. I should have everything I need now to be able to craft that. Thank you very much. That will allow us to then do the wasteful thing, which is going to be, I can take this particular data model out of here and let it learn over time. If I just grab this, hook it up, like say right there for now. There's your data model. And then you need those. It's going to hurt a little bit, but I think we've still got the power capable of working with that. Are we going to get lucky the first time? Nope. Now, every single time that runs, it will move it up from this particular level into the next one. We are after this stuff right here for now. However, once we start getting this stuff right here, we will be able to craft ender pearls right off, which is going to be fantastic once we get to that point. That is going to require an MIT core, which is going to actually require us to build an engineering processor, which at this point in time, we can make. So I'm going to let this run a little bit while, ladies and gentlemen, and hopefully when we come back, we'll be able to do a little bit more goofing around with some of this stuff. There are some more of these that I want to get a hold of. I don't know exactly which ones yet I want to play with, but I think we might be looking at least the blazes, at least the creeper, because it's, again, gunpowder, whatnot. Skeletons wouldn't hurt as well. Just there's going to be some stuff that we're going to have to look at doing. Also, maybe a witch. Because of this problem here. So, anyhow, I'll see you all later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.